Now, as landlocked Nepal's democracy heads into uncharted territory, the spotlight is on KP Sharma Oli, the Prime Minister who resigned after days of protests amid accusations of failing to address the anger among the youth over corruption, underdevelopment, and curbs on freedom of speech. Now, Khadga Prasad Sharma Oli, better known as KP Oli, has long been one of Nepal's most recognizable political faces and also one of the most polarizing leaders, this according to his critics. At 72, he has quit as Prime Minister following the violent anti-government protests that continue to keep the Himalayan nation on edge. For many ordinary Nepalese, Oli remains a figure of contradictions. Once a fiery young communist, he spent 14 years in prison during the Panchayat era between 1973 and 1987. Now, as pro-democracy fever took over Nepal, Oli recast himself as an ultra-nationalist, telling Nepali people through public forums that he stands for national interests. Oli served as Prime Minister of Nepal on 2 occasions, from 2015 to 2016 and from 2018 to 2021. In his current term as Prime Minister, Oli promised reform, governance and deployment, with development, but over a year in, and for many in Nepal, his promises ring hollow. Now, his government was accused of bypassing Nepal's hard-won parliamentary democracy by bringing ordinances, especially on matters related to the economy. In the recent months, corruption scandals started piling up. When one is of his own top cabinet ministers, the Home Minister, was linked to a visa scam, Oli kept silent, and the Home Minister continued to be in office until last evening's protests forced him to resign. Now, reports say that under Oli's leadership, corruption became normalized, and that struck a deep chord with an increasingly restless youth. His fall also comes amid a broader political churn. Nepal has been a federal republic since 2008, when it abolished 240 years of monarchy. But this March, the pro-monarchy protests swept through the streets and fueled by both nostalgia for the king and growing frustration with today's politicians. For many young Nepalese, Oli's personified that same cycle: broken promises, backroom deals, and elite collusions. This autumn, Oli's strongman image collapsed in and beyond Kathmandu. The latest protest, sparked by a social media ban, spiraled into Nepal's most violent demonstrations in decades. Scholars noted that 19 killings in police crackdowns in just 2 days was as many as King Gyanendra's forces killed during the 2006 democracy movement. Oli's fall also mirrors turmoil across the region. Just last August, Bangladesh's Sheikh Hasina was forced to leave Dhaka after student protests morphed into a mass uprising. Like Hasina, Oli too has now been swept away by the streets, and a signal of deeper disillusionment with South Asia's political class and a loud demand for clean governance and accountability. And now we come back to you. Thank you for waiting with us. We'll jump straight into the next questions. Jagadashore. Now, is it the end of the long and controversial career of KP Sharma Oli, or will he come back in the future?
So I think from this point of view, we see the end of his political career, as well as there has been a lot of there will be there are a lot of leaders from the KP Oli is and for example former Prime Minister Sherbadu Deva and other leaders also. We see this is the end of their career, and the one more thing is that there is also question what will be happen there, UML party, Nepali Congress party in future. So there is also question on their party's future also.
And given that Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, and now Nepal have seen these youth-led uprisings topple governments. What role does India have to play to bring stability in the subcontinent?
I think India, one of the influential power in this region now, as well as in the world also. It yeah, there is a one famous statement that we can we can't change our neighbors, so we need to work closely, have a close tie in this global volatile situation. It's better to have economic cooperation and build proper rapportment with any government that come into the power in Kathmandu, Delhi, or Colombo, or in Dhaka or Male. So it's better to have a rapportment with those government, and to work for the betterment of the people of two countries.
Right. Jagato, thank you very much for being with us on Firstpost Spotlight and for your valued insights on all the latest out of Nepal.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
Firstpost now available in 9 languages on YouTube. English,
Stands at $36 trillion.
French,
Le FMI, comme
German,
geschäftsführenden Direktor,
Hindi,
$30 trillion ka karj mo.
Indonesian,
Pemerintah tanpa pemeriksaan.
Italian,
Sekali radikali.
Japanese,
O 4 兆ドル以上も
Portuguese,
por causa do próprio balanço patrimonial.
Spanish.
Beautiful bill.
Go to Settings, click on Audio Track and select the language of your choice. Be the first to know what's happening around you in your first language. Firstpost.